welcome back to Learning to Budget at 40. I am back again with a part-time budget video. If you are new to my channel, and this is, not that there's many, but this is my second part-time job budgeting video that I'm going to be allocating. I do not do any cash stuffing for this particular paycheck because when I decided to get a part-time job, my specific goal for this job was to split that paycheck into two categories. 50% was going to go towards my savings, 50% was going to go towards my debt. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. Plus a little bit of side income that I earn from Rakuten, Poshmark, and Junkie. So if that's something that you're interested in, please stay tuned. Okay guys, so I'll bring you guys a little bit closer so that I can show you guys my little budget format here. So let's take a look here. As you can see, that's my budget from last paycheck. This is just my second paycheck for this job. I haven't really started working there other than 3 hours one pay period and 4 hours another pay period. So it's kind of, I'm not really making, I'm making something, but I kind of need to work more hours. So at least I'm getting overtime at my full-time job. So for this particular paycheck, I got $24.19 deposited into my savings account, which is also holds my emergency funds. Then I have another $24.19 deposited into my checking account, which is going to go to my debt. As you can see here, I have SL for student loan. I no longer have credit card debt. I actually got a personal loan to lower the interest of my Discover credit card. I actually ended up getting a loan with Discover themselves, which lowered my interest rate to 14.9, which isn't the greatest, but it's much better than the credit card that I had. Plus it lowers my monthly payment because I have a student loan that is going to be coming into effect. So I'm going to have to start making payments on that in September. So I really wanted to give myself some wiggle room in case, let's say something happened one pay period where I just couldn't make that $280 minimum payment. Now I have a $240 minimum payment with not so much going to interest as it was before. Because before $180 was going to interest, now it's going to be, I took a look at the payment schedule. Now my first payment for that Discover loan is $160 will go to interest, and then it slowly keeps going down. And then between now and September, I'm going to be giving them $300 to help lower that interest and lower that principal, just to help myself out in the future. So back to my budgeting. So let's go ahead and go to my little side income here. Rakuten, I actually got a little deposit of $20.47 to my PayPal account. Junkie, I earned $10.15 with them, also deposited to my PayPal account. Out of that PayPal account, $9.99 is taken out. I just wanted to make a quick adjustment. So because we're paying, I use Junkie to pay off this Google Music subscription because that is a want, not a need. And I just feel like I shouldn't be spending my money that I earn from my jobs to pay for that particular want. So for my savings emergency funds, out of this amount, I'm going to go ahead and save another $20.63. So awesome. And then Poshmark, I sold one item. It was some Yankee jersey that my ex bought for me that I don't need and don't want. And it's a Yankee jersey with the tag still on it. So I sold it for $15 and that's what I ended up getting. So my debt student loan is going to get $13.60 out of that. So in total, my savings account is going to get $44.82. And my debt snowball is going to get $37.79. And in particular, it's going to be my student loan because my Discover personal loan is so new that I can't even make a payment towards it. It doesn't show a balance yet. So that is what we're going to be doing here. So I'm happy to share with you guys. Savings, emergency funds, going to get $44.82. My student loan debt snowball is going to get $37.79. So that is going to be it for today. So what I want to do with all of my videos, like I mentioned before, is I want to share a particular part of my previous relationship that I hope helps other people. And it does help me as well to share these things because I hid all the negative things that I could hide I was hiding. Towards the end, I know I was getting tired and I was getting fed up and I was just angry the entire time. But what I wanted to share for this particular video was that some of the red flags that I just blatantly ignored because I loved him, and I would just make any excuses for him because I loved him so much, or I would just swipe things under the rug, so to say, because I loved him so much. So there's 3 particular instances where I should have walked away and not returned. And one particular instance was I was telling him, you really need to do something about all these credit card applications because somebody can steal your identity, take credit card in your name, and second, because he had such a large pile where we literally had 2 shoe boxes on the kitchen counter full of his mail that he just refused to go through. And when I told him that, he got angry with me, and I mean like angry with me, where he said, I'm not about to let somebody like you ruin my credit score and mess up all the hard work that I did. Something to that effect. I can't even remember the exact version, but I remember like the feelings that were there and like the sentiment, and that I'm just completely confused to the fact where I said, pretty much saying, clean up your mess. You should really do something about these credit card applications that you have piling up. And him turning it around to say that I was trying to steal his identity, or that I was trying to mess up his credit score for some dumb reason totally uncalled for. I just remember, I think I just ended up taking a shower or like going to the gym, because that's usually was my reaction to him acting like that. And another instance was we went to a local bar down the street. I think we walked there because it was so close, we would walk there. And I remember we sat down, and it's funny because I just recently remembered this, and I actually was going to share it with you guys on my full-time budget. I didn't post it because I just got really emotional, and I just had like this icky feeling about remembering this. So I didn't post that video, but I'm still going to share that with you guys. So we went to this bar. Mind you, we weren't fighting. But apparently he must have been angry with me, because as soon as we sat down, he starts to lay into me, like saying things to me like, man, I get upset thinking about it, because he was such a POS. I should have left him such a long time ago, especially when he sat there at the bar with no reason to tell me that he didn't care about me, that my presence in his life meant nothing. If I was gone here today or gone tomorrow, it wouldn't make any difference. He would be fine. He didn't need me at all. And it came out of nowhere, and it hit me so hard that I just started crying. Like tears just started coming down my face. So I remember just crying, not like snotty cry, more like just tears falling down my face. I was hurt, obviously. He just said like horrible things to me. And I remember the bartender gave me water. And honestly, I can't remember how that night ended. I can't remember if I walked away and just went home by myself, or if I just sat there, because either one could have just worked, would have just been fine. I know I didn't leave him. I know I never got an apology. I probably never called him out on it. I just would let shit like this just slide and just accept it. So, another time was, he was just in a bad mood for like a week. Years later, he was just in a bad mood, no idea what was going on. I remember I was cooking, but before I was cooking, I was washing the bath mats to his bathroom, because we couldn't share a bathroom, because according to him, we just couldn't share one. So I had my bathroom upstairs, he had his bathroom downstairs, and I was washing the bath mats that I bought for his bathroom. And I was cleaning them because, that was just my job. And they were drying, but in the washing machine, they shed. So there was like, blue, pieces, not like, it didn't look horrible, like the bath mats just shed. So blue shedding in the washing machine. And he was complaining about it. And I said, yeah, well, I was cleaning your bath mats, while I'm cooking him dinner. He gets home, goes to the garage, takes off his work clothes. I guess he was going to put his work clothes in the washer, so he saw it, so he started complaining about it. And I was like, wow, I go, what aren't you going to be complaining about now? Because, it's not like he came home to a dirty house and no food being made. I literally had it timed out so that when he walked in the door, all he had to do was wait like 15 minutes for me to finish cooking dinner and put it on a plate for him and put it on the table for him. And he was just complaining about it, about, you know, me washing these bath mats. And I remember he said, if you don't like it, leave. And, you know, I should have left then too, but I'm not going to be so hard on myself because I finally did leave and I'm much happier. And I get upset because I think about all the disrespect that I just put up with. And I had no good reason because this man wasn't a good man. He wasn't a good person. He would pretend to be, you know, he would pretend to be. But, you know, behind closed doors or when I wasn't around, things were being said, things were being done, and then that people that I didn't see, that other people didn't see, and that just all led to this. So I'm finally gone. I'm finally out, and I don't miss him, but I just feel bad for the me that just didn't have like that strength to just leave and just be like, you know what? I don't deserve this. I deserve to be like respected and loved and appreciated for all the shit that I did for him that caused me so much stress and anxiety. Tell me why that the first 3 months that I left him, I lost 12 pounds. I didn't change the way that I eat. I didn't stop eating. I still eat the same. I drink less because I don't need it. I also don't take any of those CBD gummies that I would take for sleep anymore because I sleep just fine. I am so much less stressed out. I am doing the things that I enjoy every day. I get to go work out. I get to go to my kickboxing class. I get to watch what I want to watch. I get to eat what I want to eat. I get to listen to what I want to listen to. My time is my time again. So, anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys because I said I would start sharing this because it helps me heal. It helps me realize and voice all the things that I wouldn't tell anybody, wouldn't dream of telling anybody, because I didn't want people to know, and I didn't want people to feel bad for me, and I didn't want people to dislike him, because for some stupid reason I was protecting him and myself, and I just didn't want to admit what was going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and just wanted to share that bit about my life and my journey. And I'm going to use this channel to like heal and work on myself, you know, get out of debt, pay off my student loans, and eventually buy a condo of my own. So good news, guys. I'm still in the running for Google. I just got an email from the recruiter just saying that she was leaving her position and she was passing my information along and that they will be reaching out to me next week. But there was a bit of a delay because of the transition of positions, personnel. So I am excited and hopefully I can tell you guys some more good news. And take care, make good choices. Bye.